Hey there, this is Ill Factor from beatacademy.com. Now, Waves has just released a new distortion plugin called Berzerk. It's a really cool plugin to add some nice color and texture to your sounds. So in this video, I'm going to spotlight how you can use Berzerk as a creative tool in your projects. So let's dive right in. So let's take a look at the plugin's interface. Now, at first glance, you'll notice a couple things that can be found on most saturation and distortion plugins. Your input, your output, a mix knob, and a drive knob to drive how much distortion to that audio. But there's a couple extra things on here that can be really helpful and cool in creating new sounds and textures, such as a feedback, dynamic, and EQ section that we see here. So, and also this cool little Berzerk mode here, but we'll get to that in a second. So right here in the top right-hand corner, you get to choose the type of character of distortion that you want to apply to the audio. So let's take a listen to this drum break we have going through the plugin. So now let's go ahead and just crank up the drive. And let's mess around with the temperature knob, and this will kind of shape the tone of the saturation. So cranked all the way to the right, add some nice beef to the bottom end. It almost feels like you're putting a blanket over the distortion. Now, hitting the Go Berzerk button is going to randomize the wave shape in surprising different ways. So you can hit this many different times and come up with different random positions for the wave shaping, and then you could control the density of how crazy it's going to get or how less of that wave shaping you want to apply to the distorted signal. And then you can go ahead and determine how much of that sound you want by the mix and dry knob. But let's focus our attention on this feedback section, because this is really cool how you can add some feedback to this drum loop to add some cool creative element to this. So let's go ahead and blend the signals. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to trigger a sine wave, and you could determine the low note and the high note here. So the low octave and the high octave here. So right now it's set to the note C, and you could turn that knob to determine what note it is. So let's blend a little bit of the sine wave along with the audio. Really cool, and then we'll give a little bit more drive so that it just stands out a little bit more. That's a really cool way. It's got this nice grimy, gritty bass line along with this this drum loop, so that we could determine the level of that by just turning that down over here. So now let's go ahead and change the character of distortion from buzzed over to clip and apply that, and we're going to add some dynamics to this drum groove. Another cool thing is being able to distort just the mid or the side signal coming in. So up here on the upper left-hand corner, you can toggle between the mid and the side and where to apply that distortion. So we can stay on the mid. Or the side. Or in stereo. So alongside that drum break, let's go ahead and add another kick and snare to reinforce it, and use the Berzerk distortion plugin to add some beef to it as well. So here is the kick and snare. And let's just put the distortion on it. I've got the temperature right here in the orange to really saturate that bottom end. So we'll put this along with the drum break. And now let's add an 808 to this. So here's the 808. Okay, now let's add the Berzerker plugin directly on it. And now let's put these together with the drums. And now we have a synth part playing over those. Let's use the Berzerker to add just a little bit of texture to this. Now let's listen to all the tracks playing with the Berzerker plugin on and then bypassed. So as you can see, it's a pretty cool plugin to add to your collection. Now for a limited time, Waves will be giving this plugin away for free throughout their Black Friday promotional sale. So just click the link below in the description box to take advantage of that and download this Berzerk plugin for free. As another added bonus, my gift to you for watching this video, I'd also like to send you a sample pack loaded with construction kits, loops, one-shots, and transition effects. These are yours absolutely free. They work on any DAW. Just simply click, drag and drop, and you're good to go. These are 100% royalty free, so you can use them in your projects and share that music with the rest of the world. You can click the link below in the description box, or you can visit www.beatacademy.com/pack and download the sample pack today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.